Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. We kick off another week. So excited because today we kick off the show with not just an incredible chef and incredible cookbook author, but an incredible person, Joe Thottungal, joining us on the show from Coconut Lagoon and Thali Restaurant. And here's his brand new cookbook. It is called My Thali, A Simple Indian Kitchen. Welcome, Joe. Congratulations.
Thank you,
on another cookbook, your first cookbook, Coconut Lagoon. And of course, this one with a different twist than your first. Tell me about Thali.
This is about home cooking, and during the COVID time and all that, we cooked a lot, and this is about my lunches, what we used to have it back home, like 30 years ago, how we used to take lunches and small plates, small curries and different things, which is passed over to from my mother, my grandmother, gave it to my mother, and my wife got it from her mother and grandmother. So those are the recipes easy to make at home.
Nice. Yes. Well, you're going to make a couple here today, and I mean we've got more to talk about, but let's dive right in and get started here.
As weather is getting warmer, so we're going to start off with a nice drink, which is a mint and lime Ricky.
Okay.
So we're going to add some lime, some mint leaves, a little bit of ginger, peeled, cleaned.
Very good for
chopped.
you.
Yes, very healthy.
My wife gives me the ginger on a daily basis.
Yes, it's good for your stomach.
Yeah.
Some sugar, okay, and some water. And it's easy to make. And the secret of this one is when you peel the lime, just make sure there is no white. Peel it all the way and nice, only the flesh.
All right.
And you just blend it in your food processor.
And is this a traditional drink?
Yeah, this
Joe?
is back home. We normally drink on a hot summer day, when it is 25, 30 degrees, and on a little bit of ice if you like, or you can have it plain. So it's a very healthy and beautiful drink, to enjoy.
I love the color.
Yes, it's purely the mint leaf and no stems. The stems will discolor your food.
Okay.
The color. So
I will give that a try, absolutely.
So this is, the mint and lime.
That is delicious.
So that's in our recipe,
And these are really signature recipes, right? There's what about 85 recipes in here?
85 of them, some with the meat, some with vegetables, mostly with vegetables and, snacks, papadums, all these, and beautiful spice mix blends. We have it in the book also.
Joe, for those, I know so many people that love Indian cuisine, and I think they're a little intimidated, right? Because there's so many spices involved. If you want to do some simple cooking at home, doing Indian cuisine, what are some of the spices you would suggest having on hand in your pantry?
Yeah, so the main 3 spices for Indian cooking is chili, which gives the heat.
Right.
The turmeric, which gives the flavor and the yellow color to a nice curry, and the coriander powder.
Okay.
So these are the basic 3 spices to make a nice curry. Then garam masala, and the different spices, whichever you prefer. You want some cumin in there, black pepper in the end. It depends. But to make a nice heat, the flavor, the texture, these are the 3: the chili, the turmeric, and the coriander powder.
Okay.
There we go.
Very nice. What else are we making here? Let's move over to this section here.
I love the beets in winter time. It's a beautiful fall vegetable. We have that one here, and I made a nice roasted beet salad, which is already roasted, and I cut them up. Add a little bit of curry leaves, which is like this. We grow curry leaves here in India, and here also now it's in the house.
Can you get these at like specialty grocery store?
No, every store. Even Walmart carries now.
Okay.
Food Basic and everywhere.
Excellent.
So
I didn't know.
you put some green chilies and curry leaves, some red onions. Okay. It's a beautiful.
Well, the colors.
The colors.
Between the drink and the beets, I'm seeing spring is coming to mind right now.
A little bit of wine vinegar.
Okay.
And coconut oil. And once it's a little bit warm, it's even better. The vinegar goes into the beets, and the oil also will get infused into the beets.
So would you let it cool just slightly then?
Little bit, yeah. Once it's roasted or you boiled, just take it out, the skin out, and cut them up. When it is warm, it will absorb all the vinegar or the oil. And a little bit of salt, and mix it up. It's very refreshing. You can make it ahead and keep it, and think about it in a nice bowl. Yeah.
So you mentioned your homeland, Kerala. You're going back with a group here, including our good friend here, Gavin.
Yes.
You're going back there shortly. Tell me a little bit about your home. Tell me a little bit about Kerala.
So it's a southwest. In the southwest of India, there is a sliver of land which is surrounded. One side is surrounded by 3 oceans: Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, and Arabian Sea. We get a lot of seafood. You go a little bit up, there is mountains, which grows the tea plantations and coffee and all those things, And cardamom grows in our place. Black pepper, which is a hub of black pepper. Cloves, cinnamon, curry leaves, all these chilies and things like that. So it's called God's own country. It has everything there. And it's a beautiful strip. And I am taking, this is my 6th annual tour. I take people from Ottawa or all across Canada. So I'm happy to take Gavin with me and a lot of good friends with me. So it will be around 17 days, showing them most of the cultural things, and we cook more and go
so do you all cook together as well?
Yes, and
what an experience
showing the farms and things like that. Yes,
incredible. For those that haven't been to your restaurants, and by the way, you should go, and let me look at my camera, you should go. Tell me how they differ from, are they a little bit unique to each other? Coconut Lagoon,
Coconut Lagoon and Thali. Thali is mostly you come in, order a dish, like thali of chicken thali or vegetarian thali. You get the rice is a foundation. You get different vegetable curries and one dish of chicken. Comes with the papadum and the bread.
Right.
So that's mainly offered in thali. But in Coconut Lagoon, it's more like you order by dish, or you can have a chef's table. You can tasting menu for 6 course or something like that. I don't want to repeat the same style in a small city like Ottawa. So I would like to be different. So it's a little bit casual dining in Thali and Coconut Lagoon.
Well, our good friend Sam LaPrade, who you know over there at City News, she invited a bunch of us. We went a few months ago to Coconut Lagoon, and the place looks amazing. Of course, you had that unfortunate fire, but you've rebuilt, and everything is back, and the food, I can say, and the service was absolutely spectacular.
See, this is with a nice salad, with a nice lotus chip, lotus root chip fried up, and
it's beautiful.
Enjoy.
Beautiful. I will give that a try. Tell everybody at home where they can get a copy. You got your big launch. It's it's obviously a private affair tomorrow, but you got your big launch happening. But where can people pick up a copy of My Thali?
We're selling it both restaurants. People come in and buy from there, or any local bookstores is available. Online is also available.
Wonderful.
But it's better to support us and come down and say hello.
I agree. 100%. And you. I can tell you the photography, and I know that you were really fortunate to get a great photographer putting this together. Not only that, and you share some stories about your homeland as well. So it's not just a cookbook, but it's a great journey through Joe's life as well. So I can't say enough. Congratulations from all of us here at Rogers TV, Joe. Really appreciate you coming in today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Daytime Ottawa coming up right after this on Rogers TV.